All right, what's up everybody? I'm here to talk to you today about how I do a water cut. So we're coming up on Clash of the Coast, ready to compete next weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we are officially 5 days out from weighing in. We weigh in Thursday morning. Tomorrow I will start my water loading. Now, I was about, body weight's been about 245 to 248 this past week, kind of bumping up and down. So I was 248 this morning, so as of, we'll see what I am tomorrow morning, but we're looking at about a 17 pound cut to get down to 231, which is kind of normal for what I normally do. Usually my goal is to try to get down, diet down throughout the prep to 245-ish, kind of high to mid 240s, so that the water cut isn't, crazy. 17 pounds sounds extreme, but it's really not too bad. So basically the goal is all water manipulation. So we start with a water load. We're gonna fill the body up with as much water as we can. That's gonna really promote your body to start flushing it a lot. And now along the way, we're gonna start kind of cutting down on carbs and sodium, the things that your body's gonna hold on to and your body holds water with. So Saturday, we're gonna start with 2.5 gallons of water. Next day, 2 gallons, gallon and a half, full 1 gallon, half gallon the day before the weigh-in. Then we'll cut off kind of strategically before weigh-ins. So, we're not really holding on too much. And then along the way, we'll start kind of tapering our carbs. So tomorrow is kind of a normal carb day. I'll start with about 400 grams of carbs, which for me, normal in my diet's 500 to 600. Next day, we'll taper down to 200, next day 100. And come Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll have pretty minimal carbs, minimal sodium. And along the way, I'll start squeezing my water down. So my body's just kind of squeezing out any water. We're reducing the things that's gonna hold on to water in the body. I'll do a couple really light pump workouts to really kind of let go of muscle glycogen, something that also holds water, and kind of just promote a little bit of sweat. So we'll kind of document this journey along the way. But here's kind of the general layout, kind of get you started, but what we're gonna do and the goals along the way. I'll try to share with you as much misery as I can. But honestly, hopefully it's not very miserable, because that's not fun for me at all. But let's hope for an easy cut. 5 days till weigh-ins come next Thursday morning, and then we should be ready to go, ready to compete. We'll start tomorrow morning, so where we're at, and then the water drinking begins. All right, what's up guys? It is Saturday morning. Woke up this morning at 2:49. Not sure what happened there. Gained a little pound yesterday, so I must have ate and drank a little too much last night, but that's all right. It's not important yet, but that makes the official cut gonna be 18 pounds that we're gonna get to by Thursday morning. So this morning's been filled with some water sipping. We're already about half gallon down. I'm gonna get to 2.5 today. I'm gonna probably cut my carbs a little bit more than planned. I was thinking 400 for the day, but I'll probably keep that closer to 200 just to stay conservative. It's really rainy here today. Probably means I'm gonna be sitting around doing nothing. Probably try to walk in the treadmill a little bit, maybe walk the dogs if I can, so kind of stay active. You don't want to be sitting around. Push that water out, keep drinking. I mean, that's the way to stay thirsty, because it's hard to sit there and just drink when you're doing nothing. Aside from that, what else we got? Just did some grocery shopping for this week, so I'm all ready with everything I'll need for my refeed. That's always fun. You pick up a bunch of food that you can't eat for a week. It's some big teas. That's all right. So we're gonna get some kind of hang out all day and sipping. So it's gonna be a lot of water drinking, a lot of hanging out, and it's about the glories of a water load. But here we go. Cheers. Yeah.
Five minutes later.
When you water load, you will pee all day. All right, everybody, what's going on? It is Saturday morning officially. Woke up this morning at 2:45. I mean, somehow magically we dropped 4 pounds of water overnight. That's perfect. All going to plan. We'll just kind of keep chipping away at it, a couple pounds a night. Before you know it, we'll wake up looking under 240, closer to 235, and then hopefully the sauna cut isn't as bad when we're taking those hot baths to get those last couple pounds off. So the plan today is another 2 gallons of water, which should be easy after yesterday's 2.5. Honestly, the 2.5 is the worst part, because you hit that 2 gallon mark and you're like, man, that last half gallon's worse. But today should be a little easier with 2 gallons. We're gonna stick to 100 grams of carbs and like a moderate salt. We're not gonna cut out salt yet, but we're not gonna overly salt everything. Just have a little flavor on things. Hunger yesterday was a little higher without having much carbs, so we're gonna offset that with some veggies and things like that, just fill the stomach and go from there. But should be a good day. Should be, you know, a day full of more water, more peeing, more bathroom breaks, and it's kind of how it goes. But we'll see you later. All right, I want to talk to you about what I eat during weight cut week. It is obviously a low carb and low sodium week, which makes things interesting. So for me, I do a lot of beef because a little more filling, kind of sits in their stomach a little longer, replaces that carb feeling that you don't get. You're not so like empty feeling. So I just made up a giant batch of sauteed onions and peppers. Those go really good with beef. And now I'm going to cook up some beef. So I basically took a bunch of top round, cook it in a bunch of nice little strippies so I can kind of grab it, eat it on the go like that. It's not bad. So I put it on the pan, saute, get it going. Good enough now. And then I'll hit it with a little bit of Mrs. Dash or some kind of salt-free seasoning when done. Something to give it a little bit of flavor. It's not great, but it gets the job done. You gotta keep eating. You gotta keep your food up. So really, it's really important to keep your food up during this week. You don't want to cut a lot of food because come competition day, like you'll really be like depleted. So you want to make this cut much about water as you can, not about the fact that you didn't eat any food for 3-4 days. Because that won't get you feeling very good. So you want to stay strong, keep your strength up. Just do this cut totally with water and kind of keep as much food and good veggies and keep as much food and veggies in your system as you can. All right, good morning, everybody. It is now Monday morning. Woke up this morning sitting at 2:43. So for those of you keeping track at home, we were down 6 pounds from Saturday morning when we started. Still had 2 gallons of water yesterday, just cut a little carbs. Sodium's where it usually is, so we'll start tapering that down a little bit. And today I start adding some diuretics. So things I use, dandelion root, take 3 of these 3 times a day. Expel 4 of these babies. You want to zoom in? You want to focus? There you go. Boom. 4 of those 2 times a day. So I'll take those morning, afternoon. Dandelion root I'll take morning, afternoon, and night because it does not contain caffeine. So it doesn't keep me up. The Expel does. So do not take that at night if you want to sleep. Otherwise, today we get 1.5 gallons of water. Carbs will be about 100 grams again. Sodium, we're going to kind of start tapering that down a little bit. So it basically means today we're not adding any salt to everything. We're just going to keep it as is. Tomorrow we'll be looking to cut out pretty much all salt. That means no salt added to foods when you cook them. So tomorrow gets really boring, really bland. So things will start to get thirsty and hopefully we'll see that weight keep tracking down. Get under 240 here. Hopefully tomorrow morning we'll see where we're at. What's up, everybody? It is now Tuesday morning. I woke up this morning at 242.5, so down 1/2 pound from yesterday, which was honestly a little, you know, disappointing. Wish it was down a little more, but it is what it is. We stick to the plan. Today is going to be the kind of the first hard day of it. Today's no carb, no salt, no flavor, no fun. Basically, what it is. But we still get 1 gallon of water. So waking up this morning very thirsty. So kind of slow sipping all day. Make sure you don't pound through that water real early and still have enough to kind of spread through the day. But that'll be all right. We're gonna go to the gym later, do a little like kind of pump session, just get some blood flowing, get some muscle glycogen burned up, kind of keep to the plan. And then tomorrow is the big day of very little water. We drive down Hilton Head and the suffering then begins. So today, try to relax as much as possible, stay cool, stay chill, but kind of keep that water coming in and kind of keep to the plan. So hopefully it isn't too bad, but you know, it is what it is. At this point, it is kind of uncomfortable. It is kind of, no fun, but it's all right. It's all part of the process, and if you want to cut, that's what it is. So here we are.
Oh, damn.
All right, we have finally arrived to the last day of the water cut. It is Wednesday, so we traveled down to Hilton Head today. Woke up this morning at 240.5. That means I am, what is that, like, I don't know, 9 pounds away. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Got a little dehydration brain going on. I can't really math very well. So I started at 248 on Saturday, 240.5 this morning. Yeah, gonna be fun. Another half gallon of water today. No salt, no carbs. Probably not a lot of food in general, just because I don't feel like eating. Stomach feels like crap. I feel like crap. Gonna start sweating later tonight. We probably should get there about 4 o'clock. The sweat baths will begin probably like evening time, depending on how much I have to go. I don't want to, basically you don't want to suffer any more than you have to. Get those in as close to weigh in as you can, make weight, go to bed. Basically it's kind of the plan. Wake up in the morning, weigh in, and start kind of refeeding, getting all that water back in your body. So kind of minimize the damage you're having. Like if you start sweating now, it just makes for a lot longer day and like a lot more misery. So try to kind of take it as you can. Don't add extra stress to your body in all this, and then kind of have, you know, make it kind of easy. So that's the plan. We're gonna make weight tomorrow, and then we're gonna eat and drink so much water. Today we're not. Today we're gonna be thirsty. That's okay. All right, we've officially arrived in Hilton Head. Took a little walk on the beach earlier. It was nice. Kind of did a little sweating there. Now, body weight is at 239.8 right now. Kind of, not great. So, it's hot bath time. So the goal here would be to start sweating as much as possible for the rest of the night. So I'll do 20 minutes in, 20 minutes off, and during those off times, I wrap myself up in towels. Try to stay hot, try to stay sweating, and keep wiping that sweat off. So you want to promote your body to keep sweating, stay hot, stay warm, and just keep pushing that water out. So big way we help that, bath, hot as it'll go. Epsom salts. Good enough for now. And the final equation, the final ingredient, rubbing alcohol. Now, I'll be honest, I don't even know what this does. Somebody said to do it, so I started doing it. Allegedly, it opens up your pores more, makes you hot, makes you sweat more. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a scientist, but it's gonna make us sweat, so that's the goal. So, the goal is hopefully lose 1 to 2 pounds each bath. Get in there, that means we're looking at like at least at a minimum 5 baths like this. So it's gonna be a long night, 20 on, 20 off. Probably some rest times in between, just give your body a break. Cool down, because honestly, once you start getting that low, that dehydrated, you start to get like really kind of weird feeling. It just doesn't feel good, your heart rate gets up, you just get uncomfortable. So you kind of pace it out as much as you can. It's about 6:30 right now, so we get the rest of the night. Weigh-ins are at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So a lot of time to get down to weight and do it.
How you feeling?
Hello. Welcome to Weight Cut Wednesday. I'm your host, and I'm very sweaty at the moment. So I'm taking a break between baths. Just got to my second one. Wrapped up, trying to sweat, and then pat off the sweat as it goes. Staying hot. I got the heat on in the room, much to Christy's dismay. She probably doesn't know.
Yeah, but I got to eat some sushi right now.
Yeah, she's eating sushi in front of me, so I don't feel bad. So, yes, sweating a lot, and that's the goal. Stay warm, kind of keep patting it off. I'm snacking on these bell peppers because they were cool, a little bit juicy and delicious, and it's all I can eat right now. And honestly, about all I want to eat right now, because I just want to drink a tall glass of water. But we are probably done with the baths. Sweating will probably continue a little bit through the night, and we're going to wake up tomorrow morning right at 2:31.
Jeez, let me see those abs.
Some abs.
Hell yeah.
It looks better.
Yeah, oh, it's better.
I mean, this is awful.
The toe.
It's not the worst I've seen. It looks better than what it was.
Let's see here. Look at this.
All right, there you have it. So I went from 248 down to 231, a little below that actually, in 5 days. Went from Saturday to Wednesday morning. So successful cut, nice. It wasn't bad. No, not too much suffering. Just got a little uncomfortable there at the end with the baths, but it's part of it, you know. I've been doing that cut for probably like 2 years now. I've been about this body weight, cutting to that weight, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. I've done it, you know, probably 5-6 times. You know, I trust the process, go through it, works for me every time. So hopefully it works for you. If you got any questions about it, hit up some comments, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, help get it out. and hope your future water cut goes well. I'm gonna make a follow-up video also with what to do to recomp afterwards, because that's also equally important. How you cut and how you recomp could go do two things, either make or break your whole competition day. So make sure not to screw that up. So keep an eye out for that one coming too. Well, God bless you. Ha!
Hope you want recording.
I am recording.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Oh. I can start talking it.
You know,
Oh, you better get some magic pills.
no, sorry.
Give me that.
Sorry.